Hey, how's it going? Mike Banks here with Fund&Grow. Wanted to make a quick video about the current state of the economy and how the coronavirus is affecting the stock market and the economy, and how the Federal Reserve has slashed rates once again. So that's today's video. Let's jump into it. All right, so the coronavirus is creating quite the scare across the nation, across the world, really. But in our country, we're seeing a huge dip in the stock market, the economy. And so the Federal Reserve and the government decided to slash the rates on the Federal Reserve and what they're charging to lend to the intrabanks, like Bank of America, Chase, Citi, and all those banks that they work with. So the rates have been cut. So how does this going to affect business lending? How's this going to affect my business as a real estate investor? As you can see here on March 3rd on the Federal Reserve's website, let me pull it up real quick. They lowered the rate from 1.75 down to 1 to 1.25. That's the new range or level of the interest rate. So how's this going to affect our business as Fund&Grows? Obviously we do business credit building. How does this affect us? And well, the truth is, it actually kind of makes things a little better for us because it's now cheaper for the banks to get the money, so they're more likely to want to lend, especially at zero interest. So as you can see here in this article, it mentions how mortgage rates could fall to new levels of affordability, interest rates on car loans could decrease, and corporate borrowing could get cheaper as well. So that's great news for us, even though obviously with the coronavirus and all the scare and the somewhat fear-mongering that's going on, even though there's obviously a higher death rate with the coronavirus compared to the flu, it's still, a lot of this is a scare that's causing the economy to drop and the stock market to drop. So once this whole outbreak is under control, I'm sure we'll see the stock market and the economy start to go back up to the way it was before this outbreak became such a big issue. So here's just another article I wanted to show you guys. The federal funds rate, which affects the cost of mortgages, credit card borrowing, and credit cards and other borrowing. Well, this is an older article, but I just wanted to bring this up to show you that it talks about how the cost of mortgages, credit cards, and other borrowing will be affected by it. And so it's going to cost less money for the bank. So you've got to believe they're going to be wanting to lend more money. So now is really a great time as far as being a business, a real estate investor. If you're trying to get access to funding now, it couldn't be a better time right now. They just cut it down again, and they're talking about doing it again in April. So as you can see here, the market expects the Fed to continue to further slash rates to respond to coronavirus. The stock market has priced in a 60% chance of a quarter point cut at the Fed's next meeting in April. And as you can see, the president, Federal Reserve is cutting, but must further ease and, most importantly, come into line with other countries, competitors. We are also not on a level playing field. Not fair to USA. It's finally time for the Federal Reserve to lead more easing and cutting. And I guess there's even there's some countries that are in a negative interest rate. So right now we're between 1 to 1.25, and as you can see, all this stuff does affect borrowing. And I had a couple quotes that I showed you guys where it even mentions corporate borrowing, mortgages. So what does this mean for your business? This means if there's ever been a better time, now is the best time to start getting access to funding, start getting business credit. Go to the link in the description. We'd love to talk with you and see what you qualify for, and then let you know, like, here's the deal, here's what we have to offer. And I can tell you right now, going into the program right now, you should have a lot of confidence with the fact that these rates are being cut, because every time we see this happen, we're seeing some of the biggest months we've ever had as far as the funding we're originating. So go to the link in the description. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification bell. And that really helps us out. It allows us to get our videos out there and to reach more people. And play the whole YouTube algorithm. So with that being said, make sure you wash your hands a lot and stay clean. Avoid anybody that looks like they might have the flu, and start getting access to business credit. We look forward to working with you soon, and have a great day. Thanks.